Hello, Cybees! It's Wednesday, and we're just having a draw into yapping stream. As usual, I was hoping to have this art finished already, but I am the slowest artist in the world, and this was meant to be like an airy, painterly type thing, and me being me, I of course started hyper-detailing it. But I think it's coming out pretty good. This is kind of experimental for me. I'm not good at drawing robots and inorganic things, but for the 10-year anniversary, I wanted to draw my No Man's Sky character. I still need to add a background, but I'm basing it off of this screenshot I photo-bashed over here. So to help myself, I did a few, like, screenshots run through, like, a paint filter. Last time I was going to attempt this, another artist helped me, you know, figure out how to simplify the shapes of my guy. So, yeah, I'm doing this backwards to how I usually draw. No, I want to finish the Switcheroo page, too, but yeah, I'll probably finish up the ones I've been working on, and then you'll have new Switcheroo pages next week. But I wanted to get this done for the 10th year anniversary of No Man's Sky, which is today. So I'll probably have this uploaded tomorrow. But yeah, it's been going pretty good. I was a little unsure at first, because what I did was, first I traced the screenshot to help myself, and then I laid down the color, and now I'm like rendering the color and then adding lines back on. So that's how I'm doing this. I think it's coming out pretty good. So that's what I'm gonna be working on today. I'm doing the cape on a separate layer just for my own fucking sanity. So there's the screenshot I'm working for. I have a few more screenshots in my browser right now. So I took some, like, up-close detailed shots of, like, the arm and everything. The characters are pretty complex, so I'm definitely omitting some details here and adjusting some to make them easier for me to draw. Because, again, I am really not good at inorganic objects. But hey, it's good to push yourself into things you're not used to drawing. And I've had a little bit of an art slump. You know how it is. You have those periods where you have an art slump or bad executive function, blah blah blah. Yes, copyright strike. So the Kickassia stream. During the Kickassia stream, I did like a little history lesson of how we got Kickassia, going over like the nerd versus critic stuff. And I wasn't surprised I got demonetized because they used a lot of copyrighted music. So I'm going through.
XSL sent a super chat. Tracing. How scandalous. Remember how people hated when artists did that?
Now see, I'm not using my trace lines though, I just used them as a reference for the color placement, and now I'm putting in new lines. So it could actually be better. No, it wasn't Kickassia, so it's the nerd versus critic fight. Now, I was expecting all the copywritten music to get the VOD demonetized, so I was just going through, you know, disputing those, saying it's transformative, the whole song isn't played, it's not a replacement for the original, the stream is 3 hours long, and this is like 30 seconds within that. And there was one for, like, Nerd's Top 10 something from Screenwave, and I just disputed that one too, not thinking too much about it, with the same reasoning. And they rejected it, and I was like, oh shit, right, it's not just music, it's the visual, so I disputed it again. Like, hey, there's commentary, it's transformed on screen, it's not a replacement for the original, it's part of a 3-hour live stream retrospective, and they hit me back with a copyright strike. So now it's in one of those, where either I remove the VOD completely, or I get a copyright strike and it gets removed anyway. So, there's nothing I can do but delete it now. I fucking hate when that happens. I've only run into that with, like, the fucking music industry. Because that's what kept happening to the Erotica video. Like, nope, you used 30 seconds of this song, so you either have to delete the video or we're gonna give you a copyright strike and delete it anyway. And you can't do fuck all about it. And it's like, it's such bullshit, man. So, I did make a stink about it in a post, adding the main AVGN account, but if they don't rescind it, I'll take it down by the 16th, and I will probably re-upload it unlisted, and just put it in the, because I was able to download it still, at least. And I'll upload it unlisted in my stream archive and in my channel Awesome Archive, so you can still watch it, it just won't be on my main lives page. And I don't really want to have it on the main video page, just like have a random stream VOD there, you know, clogging things up with the normal videos. I'm very particular like that. So that's the plan. If I do end up having to take it down, I'll re-upload it unlisted, unmonetized, and just stick it in my playlist so you guys can still watch it. It just put a little bit of a damper on my whole, oh, let's go over the Channel Awesome stuff thing, but I will put Suburban Nights on the next Friday poll if you guys really want to continue looking at Channel Awesome movies, because the Channel Awesome movies themselves shouldn't be a fucking problem. But anything to do with AV, this is what I said before. I was worried that you wouldn't be able to watch the AVGN movie on stream because they'd probably copyright it. So, but I didn't know, like, a 17-year-old shitpost video of Doug and James, like, pretending to fight each other should be, like, a take down your whole 3-hour stream offense, but what the fuck ever. You know, there's a reason people don't like Screenwave.
Abelonic111 sent a super chat. Tip for drawing mecha: you need to get your perspective spot.
Yeah, I'm very bad at that.
Hide weird perspective with clearly defined shapes.
Yeah, I hope I'm doing okay at that.
Chat. Pray to Doug for salvation. He hates copy strikes.
But it has nothing to do with Doug. He can't have any control. I mean, it's part of the angry video game nerd library, so there's really nothing he can do about it. But I'm not gonna go all over Twitter raising a huge stink about it. But if news gets out and they do rescind it before the deadline, that would be nice. So I'll leave it up for now, but if it disappears, you know why. So that's all there is to it. I think you can watch the Linkara movie on stream. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't think, because like Screenwave, they pretend to be an actual company. I don't think even Lewis is that up his own ass about his stuff, you know? But yeah, it's just a pain, because it's like, this is like shitpost internet history, and you're like saying, no, we can take down your entire VOD because you dared try to fight us on not getting ad revenue for your stream. So it's like, ugh. I mean, on the one hand, I kind of get it. I mean, yeah, we watched the whole nerd versus critic fight. On the second hand, it's a 17-year-old video done in QuickTime that's, you know, part of internet history. It'd be like me, like copyright striking somebody for watching my entire, like, Lily rant cut on stream or something. It'd be ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, their response to me disputing it a second time was to just copyright strike the video. Not immediately. Again, it's one of those, either you take it down or we'll take it down and give you a copyright strike thing. Yeah. I mean, YouTube's shifting its rules and stuff again, too, so we're in one of those periods. It's going to get harder to get monetized because of all the AI slop now, which is just bullshit. Because it isn't going to hurt the AI channels at all. It's gonna hurt normal people who are making real content trying to get monetized. So now it's gonna be like you need 8,000 watch time hours instead of 1,000, I think, is what it's gonna be. And like they're making shorts profit completely separate. And you need to get like millions and millions and millions of views to even profit from shorts. Which was already kind of a thing. Like, I make maybe, like, 15 cents on shorts, you know? The only reason I make shorts is because they're good for, like, advertising your channel, basically. You know? Like, personally, that's how I found Pumpkin Potion. I kept seeing shorts of her streams, and I was like, oh, she's funny. You know? So... Yeah, so, like I said, it's either I delete the VOD or they delete it and strike my channel, so it's fucking horseshit, but it is what it is. But I will still put it unlisted for you guys to watch, even though I'm not making- I wouldn't make any money off of it anyway, I guess, so whatever. Like, those dudes take themselves way too seriously. Like, you're not a real fucking company, shut up. You know? There's a Pumpkin Potion at MetroCon. I would fucking kill for a stream setup like hers. I would commit murder for a stream setup like hers. I'm not even sure how she does it. I thought maybe it was VR chat at first, but I'm not sure. I mean, I could make a room in VR chat for myself and do VR streams someday if I really wanted to. I just haven't done VR in a while. I've been, like, too busy. A friend of mine is just nuts about VR. We're also waiting for the No Man's Sky update. There's an update coming called Cosmos. We have no idea what it's gonna be. But I'm very excited. I did a little No Man's Sky stream on the 9th for the anniversary of it coming out on the PS4. It came out on PC today. And I was saying, like, my fondest wish is we have a big endgame mission that would let us, like, design our own planet. That would be my fondest wish. And, like, you know, the word Cosmos, But then, names have been a bit misleading for updates sometimes, so... It's like the Remnant update. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's, you learn to be a trucker, trucking, toxic waste. I mean, I like that update, but it's still, it's a little, it's a little like, oh, okay. Well, that's what we're doing. Cryo says, can you mention No Man's Sky? I was playing it at the gun range, and one of the instructors was asking me what I was playing. I've gotten a bunch of people into No Man's Sky now, which is funny. I always brag about being a launch player. I was there in 2016 when everybody was bitching about it. I still played it for like 40 hours. I still actually enjoyed it in the state it came out in. But then I fell off it for a while until they started adding the updates. And now I play pretty regularly. I've done most of the main content in the game, so I mostly rove the galaxy looking for cool planets and building bases. That is primarily what I do. Dustboard is on sale for $1? Oh, we have to look at that. We also need the Kaiser fan art corner. Let's see what you sent me, Kaiser. Another I see, we got the joke from the VOD that got copyright struck. Very good. I'm like, this isn't a good video. There's nothing smart. There's nothing engaging. This won't make a good react. It's just dumb. And here I wore my streaming wig for nothing. I mean, you laugh. I have considered getting a shaped purple wig in the Side-Chan hairstyle that I could just wear to, like, cons or something. I've considered that. But actually, no, let's go to Steam and see Dustborn being $1. That sounds amazing. Dustborn. But it's Dustborn. They're the new porn, guys. Choices matter. Choices matter, Festival. Your choices don't fucking matter in this game! Wouldn't even let me romance the one likable guy. I forgot Quantic Dream fucking published this shit. I'm sure David Cage thought it was full of emotion.
Adbalonic111 sent a super chat. Earlier in the week I found out someone on TikTok copied one of my products and was selling them there.
Oh,
disappointed
sucks,
face
man.
emoji.
That is gonna happen, you know? I mean, Dustborn is at least funny by accident. I would say Dustborn is more engaging just from how insane it is. And Mixtape is just fucking obnoxious. Because the main character is just Johnny Galvatron. You know, as a girl. Let's leave the mostly positive ones are... Wait a minute! So it says mixed down here. But it says mostly positive and very positive up here.
Sent a super chat. I got Suda51 S Killer is dead for $1 on Steam.
Ooh. I mean, Suda51. Oh, this one's in Russian. Okay, good. Let me see the positive reviews. I guess we'll just have to put it in English. No, it's not a bad game. A little minimalist. Yeah, so... Your superpower is being good at talking, except she's not. Pax is a bitch. Compared to Life is Strange, I'm sure the Life is Strange fans in the chat just died a little inside. This game has so many types of games within it that I'm actually astounded. There are too many funny moments. There's tons of rep in different walks of life. Religion, gender presentation, aesthetic, races, disabilities. I can honestly go on and on. Yeah, if that's all you fucking care about, just thing you care about being present. No wonder you're such a fucking mark. It's very LGBTQ friendly, is it? The main character is an unwed pregnant black woman. All of her love interests are male, one of them's just non-binary. Where's the gay in Dustborn, actually? There isn't any. It's like people saying, "Oh, mixtape is LGBTQ" because the girls hold hands at one point and joke about doing it in a dream, even though Stacy clearly has a crush on her guy friend. I am so tired of this. I'm so tired of this. Oh, a straight woman dates non-binary person who is male, and all of her other love interests are male men. Very gay. Sure. And she's pregnant. She's an angry black woman who is pregnant out of wedlock. What a woke game. Mixtape is way more cringe. Like I said, at least Dustborn is funny by accident. And at least Dustborn had that actually charming minor subplot with the diner robots. Like, it had an actually, like, little funny storyline there. Like, I can at least give it that. It had some things that were kind of amusing on purpose. And then it had things like, JFK survived his assassination, and that's why America is fascist now. And it's like, what the fuck? It is always so funny to see Europeans try to do American culture. That's what Mixtape and Dustborn really have in common. Europeans trying to do American culture, and they only know American culture from Twitter and movies. And it's like a fucking alien wrote it. Capison says, even if you don't romance Chloe, it's clear she has a crush on Rachel, Amber at least. Yeah, so if a character is still, like, gay outside of your quote-unquote rap, like, hey, Billy Donuts, the solution is always donuts. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. So, yeah, I would say Dustborn is worth playing just to see how fucking insane it is. But you could always just go watch my stream. I think I did a pretty funny job. Let me plug myself on my own stream, as I do. I know I have a playlist for it. Actually, you can find it on my homepage. So that is one of the gaming streams I have live. A lot of them I unlist because of low views, but if you want to rewatch any of my gaming streams, I have all the playlists here on the homepage. So, like the Alan Wake ones are unlisted, the Dragon Age ones are unlisted, just to tidy up my live tab, and because a lot of them have low views, but I do have an entire... Where did it go? An entire... Oh, here we go. I need to go this way. Entire playlist for Dustborn. So, there you go. I played it on its... oh, I didn't put all the shorts in here. But yeah, if you want to see how insane this fucking game is and hear me make fun of it... Well, I do have an old Detroit Become Human Let's Play, or stream up here. I think it's in all gaming streams, actually. Ah, no! I didn't mean to click on Soma. Get out of here. No. You don't do that right now. Stop it. Alright, yeah, I should have... I do want to redo it, but I should have a 2020 playthrough of, Detroit Become Human in here. Yes, I do. I beat it in 3, probably because I killed off Kara and Alice as soon as I could. I promise next time I stream it, I will do all of the stories to their completion. I'll be good. This is peak potato Mike. This was before I blew up on YouTube, and I uploaded it here when I first popped off to have content, basically. But so you guys can go back and watch that. But I think I will do another stream of it. Because I have a real love-hate relationship with Detroit Become Human. Like, I would consider myself a fan. But, like, the writing is terrible. Like, the Connor and Hank section is the only one worth a damn, and it's because the actors were actively ignoring David Cage's direction. I think that's the only reason it's good. And I like a lot of the futurism, I like a lot of the design of it, but the plot is just fucking stupid. You know? Like, even some of the QuickTime events are good. Because I remember doing one scene as Marcus where you fight the cops, and, like, those QuickTime events were as good as The Wolf Among Us. That's like my top highest praise I can give QuickTime events is if you have my pulse pounding as much as The Wolf Among Us, you've done good. And it's good gameplay. It is David Cage's best writing, Detroit Become Human, but that's not a very high bar. It's the least sexist of his games, and it includes, 2 lesbian prostitutes with the same name and face who fight in their underwear. And that's the least sexist of his games, so, there you go. The rest of that scene is funny, where you have to take Hank to the Robo brothel and dance club, and make him unlock all the robots. Good shit. Hank and Connor, I would totally watch a Netflix series of Brian Descartes and Clancy Brown reprising their roles as Hank and Connor and just going around as buddy cops solving cybercrime. I would watch the fuck out of that show. Oh, what is Kaiser sending me now? Heavy Rain Chase fail. Oh god, oh good. What is this? Heavy Rain is a game that is funny to fuck up in. Because it just gets so awkward. Norman Jaden, FBI? FBI, Norman Jaden?
Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
So this marker brush I'm using is great for this painterly look.
Don't just stand there, he's gonna get away!
What the fuck is with the music?
Hey man, watch it, dude!
Da da da! It sounds like fucking Adam West Batman music. What the fuck is this? This is just purposely failing every single one.
There's another one!
Yeah, this is why Heavy Rain is popular, because it took itself so seriously. You can fuck it up.
Why'd he tackle it?
That's right, they go through the grocery store, don't they?
Hey, watch it!
Great if you could just bowl over an old lady. Throw this down a little bit. Oh, it's FF music. Okay, they added this. Okay. You guys are gonna make me play Heavy Rain someday, aren't you? Yeah, the Sean glitch one. Mudar ass laughter. Well, tomorrow I'm doing the My Voice Zoo game, guys, so we have that to look forward to. Yeah, I've also heard the QuickTime events in this game aren't very good. Like, they're not very engaging. I mean, QuickTime events are usually kind of a cheap way to to do gameplay. Oh yeah, this is the Sean and Jason game that I'm always referencing. It's like every time I have to like search for something in a game, I'm going, Jason! 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 Yeah, hang on. Heavy range Sean glitch. This guy glitched it so he could just keep screaming Sean throughout the ending. It's so fucking funny. Spoilers for Heavy Rain, I guess, but who the fuck cares? So how he got this glitch that lets him just keep screaming, Sean! Not even spelled right. We gotta go further, because he just keeps doing it.
Congratulations, Ethan. You succeeded. You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of...
Like I said, the plot is stupid, it doesn't matter.
I'm afraid that
this was touted as the big, serious movie game that was going to make games art when it came out. Yeah. So, there you go. This is how it turned out. David Cage clearly wishes he was making movies instead of video games. He seems... It's like people who get into comic books because they couldn't make movies and they think it's like the second best thing. They don't respect the medium at all. It's like that. I think I want to blur that hard line there. Yeah, I love that the mouth still moves with the glitch. That's what makes it the funniest thing. It's like he's just a madman screaming, Sean! David Cage almost made a Star Wars? Oh god. Can you imagine? It'd be the only time somebody wrote worse dialogue than George Lucas. Sean! David Cage is French, of course he's a misogynistic gooner. Yes, so... Well, the thing is, though, if I do play Heavy Rain, should I be actually trying to play it well, or should I be fucking up as much as possible? That would be the question. Like, should I actually give it a fair shake, or should I just fuck around? So at least with Detroit Become Human, I will play it seriously. You know? I will at least do that. Because it can't be rewarding. Even if, like, one of the... Like, the ending will change depending on what you do in Detroit Become Human, and one of the endings just makes no goddamn sense. Like, Amanda just comes up like, Bwahaha, yes, this was the plan of the evil corporation all along, and it's like, since fucking when, lady? Like, yes, it was always our plan to make robots become independent, and then we would profit more somehow, and it's like, how do you possibly profit from this? Like, your fucking products are all getting recalled. How does this benefit you? So anyway, what's great about this marker...
Adana_Brain sent a super chat. I say play how you play and what happens happens.
That's a good idea. It's possible I will screw things up just being me, because I haven't really played Heavy Rain all the way through. So yeah, this marker brush is great, though, because it can blend with stuff you've already laid down, so you can have this sort of, like, painterly, almost acrylic type thing going on. It's nice. You can change how the different blending works, too. Well, yeah, no, there's, like, one ending. I think if you get Marcus killed and get Kara killed, and you only have Connor, all of a sudden Amanda's like, yes, this is all according to Keikaku, and it's like, since the fuck when? Since the fuck when? It is amazing how in their like demo that led to that game, Kara was the Robo Jesus who basically led to all other robots gaining like self-awareness and sentience, and then when they make the final game, Kara's story is all about being a mother, and Marcus is just the Mary Sue savior for no reason. I always said it feels like his story is missing like entire pages. He just shows up at Jericho, the secret Robo Underground, and they go, "Ah, you have heterochromia. You must be the chosen one. We'll do whatever you say now." And it's like, hello? It's like, he just showed up and you put him in charge? Like, there's no discussion about him being like a sort of Nepo baby robot who was custom made for a rich guy? I mean, we're just...
Awesomeness sent a super chat. My Christmas wish is for Insight to play Killer 7.
Isn't that one cel-shaded? There's something about cel-shaded video games that make me kind of ill. So, I don't know, we'll see. I hate the plot twist in Kara and Alice's story. I hate it so fucking much. And you can tell they added it later. Because it makes no sense in the beginning. Like, why are you serving the robot child spaghetti? If she was a robot all along, as you claim. Yeah, there's something about, it's like Wind Waker too, something about cel-shaded video games, they just kind of make me queasy. Yeah, and it's like this dude who's dirt poor in Detroit somehow was able to afford 2 robots, a maid bot and another robot child that he bought just to scream at, apparently. You know, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And also, who the fuck would sell a guy that looks like him a child robot? I mean, let's be real now. Unless they just really don't care what he's gonna do with it. That's another thing, like, this supposedly dark, mature game never addresses. Like, why are people okay with the same company that makes sex bots making child robots like them? Yeah. Could we address this, Cage? You're too much of a wuss to even put real drugs in the game. I don't want to defend Detroit, but someone did the math and discovered the robots in Detroit cost about as much as a PS5. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I think some of them were like $800 or something.
Sent a super chat.
Nuts.
May I have an aura with that annoying gravely voice used by all muscular bearded characters in English anime dubs?
Aura, mama! I'm a voice actor! It was all future drugs. Like, he couldn't even just make the guy doing meth or crack or something, you know? I did think a good angle the game could have used, because I was always like, would people really mistreat their robots? Because people, like, get emotionally attached to their fucking Roomba. But then I thought about it and said, well, they look like people, so maybe we could have had a conversation about how people are more likely to abuse robots that look like people, instead of ones that look like cute little robo guys. Like, that could have been part of the game. Like, why are people so much more likely to abuse robots that look like humans? You know? Yeah, it was like red ice, which sounds like a drug from fucking Mass Effect. Like, what are you doing? Just make it crack. It's an M-rated game, you couldn't just make it crack? Like, it's like, you want to be taken so seriously, but you don't have any fucking teeth. It's the same problem I have with BioShock Infinite. Like, okay, you want to talk about racism, but you have no fucking teeth when it comes to it, so why did you even fucking bother?
At Hurtworks sent a super chat. The drugs were made of robot blood, cause survival.
Oh yeah, the blue blood that the robots bleed was just like some sort of like unobtainium. It was like some sort of like all-purpose thing. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, I have so many problems with Bioshock Infinite. I've said before, I'm at least willing to replay it because the gameplay is kind of fun, but I have so many problems with the story. Yeah, I got copyright struck for watching the nerd versus critic fight and disputing them demonetizing me. So now I have to take the whole VOD down unless they rescind it. So if that VOD disappears, don't be alarmed. That's what happened. Like I said before, I will probably just re-upload it unlisted and stick it in my playlists for my streams, so you guys can still watch it. I just don't want it like clogging up my main video page. Well, like, as soon as they, like, jump dimensions through the tear to get guns in Bioshock Infinite, the entire story just falls apart right there. It just completely falls apart. Like, it could have gone somewhere before that point, and then it's just nonsense. You guys would have to meet some kind of super goal or something for me to play fucking Burial at Sea, okay? I can't. It's not even Elizabeth. It's not even the plot holes of Bioshock 1. It's how they just did Daisy dirty all over again, trying to fix what they already did to her. It's like, god damn it. It's like, oh, maybe it wasn't great for us to have Elizabeth kill off the Black Revolutionary as part of her character development. And maybe it wasn't so good to make the black woman enslaved by the city look crazy and just as bad as Comstock. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. So we'll fix it. We'll just have the Lutesses tell her that she needs to die, and she'll just listen to them. Yeah, okay. Did you guys forget that Rosalind Lutece is responsible for the technology that made Columbia in the first place? Why the fuck would she take advice from the white woman who made the city that enslaved her possible, who is telling her, yep, you're just gonna have to die? Why the fuck would she go, damn, alright then. What is that? Oh, they did Daisy so fucking dirty. And maybe I'm biased because the voice Kimberly Brooks is doing for her is really hot, but... No, basically they just, in this game about how racism is bad, they just use the one major black character as fodder for the pretty innocent white girl's, advancement of her character. Just kill her off. Elizabeth annoys me too. If she was actually like... There's two things about Elizabeth. If she was raised in isolation, she shouldn't be this happy, quirky, well-adjusted Disney princess. And second of all, why isn't she indoctrinated with all of Comstock's views if she is supposed to be his heir? I mean, you have her in a room, you control what books she reads. Why wouldn't he indoctrinate her with his racist views? And then the game could be about untangling those racist views from Elizabeth, because she doesn't know any better. You know, this is just what she's been taught, and that you could explore how racism is passed down in families. Because to her, this is just the world, this is just normal, she has no reason to question it. You know, but no, instead she just had to be a happy, quirky, perfect Disney princess with no issues who, through her innocence, instantly knows racism is bad. And we have to make sure everyone knows that Booker and Elizabeth are the good ones, who are totally not racist. Like, extraordinarily not racist, even for the time period. And it's like, fuck it, would you actually do something challenging? If you're gonna tackle this concept. If you're gonna tackle this idea. Otherwise, don't even bother. You know? Just don't even bother. Well, yeah, Booker is Comstock. They take great pains to show us that Booker's not racist. He's one of the good white people. And again, it just would have been way more realistic and way more interesting if Elizabeth just started out just blithely racist and had to unlearn it as she, you know, actually gets out there in the city. No, he learned not to be racist after his baptism, and then Comstock just got more racist, because he didn't get baptized, and you see, that's the deep plot twist. And the only prominent black character is just killed off to advance Elizabeth's story. Who cares about the actual black characters in this game where we're discussing racism against black people? I do like the Lutessas being quirky, though. They deserved a better game. I fucking love the Lutessas. They should just be in the background of every video game. I don't know. It's so frustrating. It's like you're patting yourself on the back so fucking hard. For like, we're tackling the real issues. It's like, but you're not, though. You're really not, and you're exposing your own biases. The first BioShock is probably still the best one. But then again, I keep saying I have not played the second, which is why I do want to replay the trilogy on stream sometime. Well, I say replay, but I never played the second, so I'd be replaying the first, playing the second for the first time, and replaying Infinite. Booker is actually the bad guy. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where it ends up at the end, but it's still like, I feel like he doesn't really have a character of his own. You know, it's just... And the decision to have him be Comstock at the end was like a super last-minute decision. So, like, he was just like a guy before who had no relation to any of this, you know? So it's like, it's really obvious. And do you guys remember the old trailer for BioShock Infinite had like a completely different plot? You know, I don't know, it's strange. It's very strange. It's very strange. But again, the gameplay is still kind of fun, so I still wouldn't be, like, mad that I have to replay it, you know, I wouldn't be suffering the whole time, at least. It does have some good parts, but the plot just makes me so mad, sometimes. I didn't miss much. No, I haven't played BioShock 2. Cryo, a lot of people gave it, like, a bad rep at the time, you know, they said, oh, it was just a lesser knockoff of the first game, yada yada yada. People didn't like it when it came out. So I kind of skipped that one. So... Well, he didn't make the Flying City, Rosalind Lutece did. The more ruthless of the Lutesses. No, see, I have heard that BioShock 2 has had this sort of renaissance where people are reevaluating it and saying, actually, it was good. So, I would be curious to play it and see what I think. But then again, I have a problem with the plot twist in the first BioShock game, so I mean, I've always been a bit critical of the series. I've always thought it has fallen a little short of what it could be. Like, the whole would you kindly thing is a good twist. Like, oh, you've actually been controlled this whole time. But the why and the how is stupid. And I've always thought it's stupid. For a game I hated but come around to, well, Dragon Age 2, kind of. Because I was on the Dragon Age 2 hate train when it was coming out. Like, a bunch of other disappointed people, like, oh, the Origins characters aren't coming back, and the only one coming back is fucking Anders from Awakening, and, they're gonna make Hawk the shepherd of Dragon Age, which, looking back now, I kind of wish they had done, and people were just down on it, but I played the demo, and I was like, okay, well, gameplay's kind of fun, I like fantasy, fine, I'll get it, I guess, and then I played it, and it was pretty good, and then I replayed it, on my now canon playthrough, and it's like, okay, this is like now one of my favorite games ever. So, I can come around on things. Yeah, I think I would replay Portal 1 and 2 on stream sometime. Even though the gaming streams, they don't get a lot of views, I do like doing them, and it's fun. Fallout 4 is very fun, and yes, the story sucks. I don't, it's like... It was that weird period where BioWare was trying to be Bethesda and Bethesda was trying to be BioWare. BioWare's like, look, we have romances and an emotional story, and it's like, wow, that's not what anybody comes to you for. Just make your stupid open world game, Bethesda, where like your main plots are always the worst part. Why did you try to make us care about Sean and then give us a bunch of distracting things to do?
At Hurtworks sent a super chat. I remember that the main dev came out and said he hated that people made corn of Elizabeth. She was like his daughter. Can't have the devs paid be racist.
Yeah, it's like, she is a bit of a Mary Sue, and it's just kind of like, but again, it doesn't make any sense. Even if you didn't want to make her racist, like, she's been locked up in a tower her whole life with barely any human contact. She would not be like this quirky, well-adjusted thing that she is, you know? Oh, but she's missing a pinky finger. We need to feel bad for her for that. Screw the people that are actually, like, fucking slaves in this city. Oh, God, it's got so many goddamn problems. I'm sorry. But yeah, Fallout 4 is fun. I did do a run where I just, I walked right on by Preston Garvey, didn't help his ass at all, didn't start the quest, and I went off and did, Automatron, and then I did Nuka World and became a bandit. That was fun as fuck. And I just had Codsworth with me, calling me Miss Cherry Bomb, because that's what I named my character. I'm gonna move that over a little bit. I'm gonna cheat and use the liquefy tool. I don't know if I'd play Half-Life. FPS just really aren't for me. I know Portal is kind of an FPS in a weird way, but I do love the Portal games. And I have not played them in a long time, and watch me get stuck on, like, the most basic fucking puzzles. Yeah, and nobody likes the Burial at Sea DLC. Excuse me, DLC if that's what you're talking about, Cryo. Nobody, everybody hated that shit. Because it created plot holes for goddamn Bioshock 1! I think I might have played Portal 2 more than Portal 1, to be honest. I seem to remember more about Portal 2. The Portal 1, I mean, Portal 1's a very small game, but it's brilliant in that way. Because you slowly realize the robot voice giving you directions is actively trying to kill you.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat.
Oh god, here we go.
Mama, Ara. No wait, I messed up. Mara. Wait, oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Mama, no, wait. I messed up. Mara, wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
We get Lion King on Sega Genesis, gee. Oh god, I don't think I ever beat that game. I did play it, though. See, back in the day, when I was a kid, they could just make video games impossible to beat. And nobody could do anything about it.
At CatPeasant106 sent a super chat. Interesting fact. The reason they had a voice actress voice GLaDOS is because the robot voice was too expensive.
I mean, it was the perfect choice, because she is fucking hilarious. And she puts a certain cadence on her voice that sounds robot-y enough, and then they add the effect, and there you go. It's like, killing you and giving you good advice are not mutually exclusive. I was really busy being dead, you know, because you murdered me. GLaDOS is fucking iconic. She's just like a bitchy wine mom in a robot body. I hope you're doing well, because I'm a potato! Well, I played the Aladdin one too. We had a Genesis in my household. I don't know if she was in Pacific Rim. I know she does like opera and she does other acting stuff, but she her and her husband just kind of landed at Valve and have done a lot of VA over there. I know she did VA in Team Fortress as well, I believe. She's just like one of their trope. Yeah, and her husband is Sniper, and he's done a lot of VA. Wasn't there a Lego Portal? Maybe? I don't remember. They made a lot of fucking Lego games back in the day. That was like a thing for a while. Kids loved it, though. I remember one time, back when I worked at GameStop for a bit, somebody left the Lego Star Wars game on in such a way that R2-D2 was repeatedly getting hit by a train and going, "Wah!" We're just sitting there like, what is that noise? As far as I know, the Lego games played pretty well, so, I mean, I wasn't into them, but I've heard they play pretty well, so what the fuck. Oh yeah, Kane Parsons wants to direct a Portal movie. It'd be amazing if somebody lets him. I think he could. He has the humor. He has the humor for it, I think. If they do a Portal movie, oh my god, please bring Stephen Merchant back. As Wheatley, please. Oh my god. He was so fucking funny.
Sent a super chat. Best Gladys like. Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
I think my favorite one is, have I lied to you? I mean, in this room?
At Pyro7693 sent a super chat. I actually think you'd love Half-Life. They're waiting for you, sigh, in the test chamber.
Maybe. I have heard it's kind of weird. Maybe. Okay, well maybe. Make Sai play old games she's not used to. I mean, I could end up liking it, you never know. And that's one of the reasons why I stream games. It makes me accountable to actually finishing them.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Gladys, ara.
Alright, just for you, you monster. Ara.
That's the best I can do. The science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I don't remember. I used to know the second song from Portal 2, which I kinda like better. It's like what you gone. It's like GLaDOS's bitter breakup ballad. Fucking love that shit. Fucking love that shit. I used to know all the lyrics. That way I'm like trying to think. I'm like, god damn it, I don't remember them anymore. I'd have to relearn that song, but I think I like it more than Still Alive, to be honest. It's just so petty and so, like, so angry sounding. I've been thinking about the karaoke streams again. I still kind of want to make, like, my own karaoke tracks, instrumentals with lyric timing in CapCut. Instead of just singing over songs as is, you know. Once I find a good way to do that, though, if I do a karaoke stream, that would have to be unmonetized, no matter what, even if it's just instrumentals. So you guys, we'd have like super tiers, I guess. Like, if we hit this goal, I'll sing Other Friends or something, you know. So that's the idea there, but I haven't really implemented that yet. I've got plans for all sorts of things, guys. I'm just slow. I have a lot going on in my life. But yeah, I think if we do karaoke streams, those will just be art stream days too, where it's just instead of yapping, I'll be singing along to music and yapping in between or something. Oh yeah, how would you do Shell in a Portal movie? Would she still be like mute? Would be one thing. Yeah, you'd have to find a way around that.
Mr. DeBossBaby6969 sent a super chat. I would have loved a TF2 show on Adult Swim Ohio. Wait, Valve screwed US from that. That's probably why expiration date was made.
Oh really? They almost had a Team Fortress show? Dude, you could just do you could literally just make that show in Gary's mod and people would love it. You know? It wouldn't even you could do it on 0 budget. Well, here we are again. Always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Yeah.
Adnan Waker sent a super chat. Fun fact, the LEGO Dimensions Portal DLC also has Gladys singing an original song for the end credits. It was composed by the same guy who wrote Still Alive and Want You Gone.
So there's a third one, you're telling me? Interesting. TF2 and Ed, Edd and Eddy style? Now that would be ambitious, but also very funny. Yeah, I was never, I mean, I know, like, the TF2 memes, I never played it, because I'm really, really not into team competitive shooters, I don't care. Yeah. So... Love to hear you sing the Cookie Cat song. Well, like I said, when we do these, I will have, like, a list of songs. Because, obviously, it's gonna have to be songs I actually know. And then I'd have to have, like, the karaoke tracks for...
Waker sent a super chat. Yes, and it's somehow even more gay than Want You Gone.
Amazing, amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up sometime. At a con, I saw an Ed, Edd and Eddy group fighting a Team Fortress group, and it was glorious. It's awesome. You gotta love cosplayers. Cons are great places where we can just be as nerdy as we fucking want, man. And just have fun. Some people just don't like to have fun. And they loathe when other people have fun. I can sing Piano Man, yes. I'll definitely be on there. There'll be several Billy Joel songs on there, actually. The Kaiser is the only person on Earth not allowed to have fun. Yeah, I haven't been to cons a lot in the last few years. I did go to LA Comic-Con because my brother wanted to go, and then a couple of my friends also wanted to go, so we all just kind of met up in Cali and did that. That was fun. So... that was the first con I'd been to in a while. I will not sing Phil Collins. God damn it. I have already made my reparations to Phil Collins. You shouldn't fuck with me anymore. Leave me in peace, Phil Collins. Sorry I called you the Bald Man Collective. I don't know what the fuck does Phil Collins sound like.
Mr. DeBossBaby6969 sent a super chat. Just watch the Meet the trailers, that's all you need.
Really? Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now.
A super chat. Say I'm paying you to be frowny face frown. JK.
Am I just supposed to sound sad now? But no, I have seen the Meet the Team 4-Star trailers. My favorite is the Pyro one. Of course it is. Yeah, I used to do Artist Alley at, Anime Weekend Atlanta, like, this is like 20 years ago we're talking about, so, but yeah, my friends and I used to do Anime Weekend Atlanta a lot.
At Pyro7693 sent a super chat. Closest thing to a TF2 show is YouTuber Great Dictators Team Neighborhood series.
Is that like an abridged or something? Or just reusing these characters and putting them in wacky situations? I mean, Team Fortress is just kind of part of gamer culture, whether you play it or not. It is weird. It is weird getting back into, like, cons and stuff after COVID, you know? The COVID's starting to feel like a fucking hallucination we all had. Like, did we really spend that long wearing masks all the time? It's like, it's so weird. Regretted why you asked them why they stopped using Twitter. I mean, I think most people should just stop using Twitter.
Adnan Waker sent a super chat. The official TF2 comics are also good. It's only 7 issues, and the final one only came out a year or 2 ago.
Oh, nice, nice. It's cool that those are still going on. Yeah, it's weird. Like, some series have, like, little offshoot media you, like, barely ever hear about. It's, like, it's so strange. I mean, yeah, COVID is still a thing, but I mean, like, when we were having, like, mass lockdowns and stuff and couldn't go anywhere, like, it's like, it's still kind of a little hard to get back into the swing of things. We could have eliminated COVID entirely if people had just fucking, like, not been such big goddamn babies about preventing how germs spread, because they don't know how viruses work. You know, it's just... I'm really starting to realize how dumb the average person is. Like, I thought I knew. But it's worse than you ever think. But my freedom! It's like, okay, what about herd immunity? Like, do we have to go back to, like, fucking 5th grade science class? You fucking assholes. We could have eliminated this virus entirely, starved it out. But you had to make it political to wear a mask. Like, both sides did this, because some people are like, I still wear a mask today to show how conscientious I am, and it's like, you look like a twat. Like, I'll wear a mask when I have a cold. That was one thing I was hoping would become more common in the West. That I always thought was a smart thing that people in Asian countries do. Like, you have a cold, you wear a medical mask so you don't spread your fucking germs. Makes sense to me, you know? We've eliminated natural selection from our species. That's the problem. I say as if I would be one of the people who would die because I'm not very fit. I don't know. Some people have to make everything in their lives political. They have to live, breathe, eat, and shit it for some reason. And those are usually the people who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about anyway. And then they wonder why the rest of us get annoyed and stop caring. Yeah, but again, if people had just been sensible during COVID and just followed the rules and did the most they could to not spread it, we wouldn't have it anymore. I think I ended up getting it twice, but since I was vaccinated, I didn't, like, get the full brunt of it, and I might have gotten, like, the not as bad one when the strain mutated. So I, like, lost half my sense of taste. It was weird. This is my watercolor brush. What the fuck one is it under? Oh god. Oh, it's here. Okay. No, I lost half my taste. And you know I have impeccable taste, Kaiser. Yeah, we nearly wiped out measles, and anti-vaxxers brought it back by being stupid. So you want polio to come back too? Is that what you want? It's just insane, like, the first generation of people who benefited from vaccinations turned around and went, well, I was perfectly healthy as a kid. Why do my kids need to be vaccinated? It's like, you were healthy as a kid because you were vaccinated, retard. You know? These are the kind of people who would burn down fucking 5G towers, though, so, you know. Yeah, I really, really wish it was more normal to wear a mask when you're sick. You know, even now, it's not as normalized as it could be in the West. I think I told this story before, when, like, COVID was first happening, I was so paranoid about being an asymptomatic carrier and passing it on to, like, the older people in my life, so I had to go to Staples for something, and I was wearing a mask, and it was, like, me and, like, one Asian guy in the store wearing masks, and we both sort of just made eye contact and nodded at each other. You know? It was like... And this was, like, when it was first, like, oh, it broke out here, oh, it's on a cruise ship, oh, it's in our country now, like, yeah, it was like... Yeah, do you guys want to bring back high child mortality? It's like, why did people have more kids back in the day? It's because... You have 5 kids, and maybe 1 or 2 of them will live to adulthood. You know? That's why. Like, people take so many things they benefit from for complete granted. It's like when I talk about people who don't know where food comes from outside of the grocery store. Like, they can't even conceive of the logistics that gets that food to them to buy, you know? And they don't think of what a disaster it would be if those logistics ever broke down. Like, if you couldn't get food from the grocery store, where would you get it from? What would you do? You know? What would you eat? You'd have to learn to go fishing, I guess, or something. Hunt rabbits. Learn to prepare and gut them.
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 send a super chat. The problem is people will doubt the government for everything unless it lines up with their views, and by theirs I mean what some grifter told them.
Yeah, right. Some grifter who doesn't give a shit, some grifter who probably knows what they're saying is bullshit, but they get attention and money for it, you know? They don't care, because it's not gonna affect them in the end. It's like Hassan Piker telling people, yeah, go out and start stealing shit. It's not gonna come back on him. But he's gonna tell his stupid, poor reviewers to go get themselves thrown in jail. Hello, Sylvester. What's up? We're just having a yappy stream today while I work on this No Man's Sky art. That is coming out pretty well. Like I said, I'm kind of drawing backwards to how I usually draw it. I'm usually not good at drawing robots, so... yeah, again, this came out... I started detailing this way more than I intended to originally. It was supposed to be nice, simple fan art. It was going to be very, very loose and abstract and painterly, and then I started hyper-detailing everything, because of course I did. I've actually never had rabbit meat. I know that's more common in the South, but I've never had rabbit meat. I've had duck. But I've never had rabbit. Oh, thank you, thank you. Like I was showing people before, I kind of traced the screenshot first and then put down the color, and now after I render the color, I'm putting lines back on. I've had octopus. I love octopus, actually. I'm starting to feel bad about eating them because they're so intelligent. But they're delicious. I like freshwater eel, too. Like, I'm not a picky eater by any means. I know what I don't like, though. I've never had gator before. I've had buffalo. I've never had deer, either. Again, it's just not really part of the culture around here. In the Pinko Kami, northeast. I've never had moose. I don't even have mooses over here.
At Swordheart520 sent a super chat. Maybe we should have survival class as a curriculum in school. so people will know how to fish and hunt.
We kind of had that in my school, actually.
At Pyro7693 sent a super chat. At best, they probably think Sid's like Breath of the Wild. You shoot the deer and it just puts into meat.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't know how to fucking dress a deer if I had to. I guess I would learn really quick if I want to eat. But, yeah, in my high school, we were able to take, in lieu of, like, a gym class, we were able to take, like, a class where we went out into the woods and learned how to build, like, shelters out of sticks and light fires and shit. So, that was pretty fun. Not hunting. I don't think they were allowed to, like, let us actually hunt animals, but, you know, they taught us other stuff. I'm that way with Skyrim Cosmic Loop Wooloo. I need to play it with, like, Frostfall and eating and drinking mods and stuff, and I usually don't even, like, do the main story. Just running around Skyrim as an adventurer with Frostfall on can be fun, because it kind of forces you to, like, take weather into consideration. Like, if you get caught in a blizzard, you might have to run into a cave, and then you'll run into, like, a completely different quest than the one you were on your way to. And it can be fun. Duck is fatty. Duck doesn't taste like much to me. It's very, I don't know, it's very gamey. I don't hate it, but I don't go out of my way to eat it either. You ever have foods like that where it's like you don't dislike them, but you also don't particularly like them, and you don't go out of your way to eat them? Like, I'm like that with strawberries. Like, I'll eat them, but I don't particularly like them, but I also don't hate them. You should be showing up in the chat. I don't know, the multi-chat for Stream Elements can be weird sometimes, and that's what I'm capturing. They need to have, like, an actual multi-chat widget you can put on the overlays. That's what they need. Melon? It depends on the kind of melon for me. Like, I really like honeydew, but I don't like cantaloupe. You know? It's weird. Ugh, yeah, I can't eat pineapple. I can't eat coconut. Gross, gross, gross. Anything sharp and tangy I don't like. I don't like olives. I don't like duck sauce.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Honestly, if the food industry systems fail, probably go to a locally owned farmers market. We have lots of homegrown stuff around here.
True, we do have lots of farmers markets around here. Imagine the demand would go up, you know? And it would be crazy. But yeah, people don't really know what, like, their modern life is built on these days. They're so detached from it, and that allows them to say very stupid things. Yeah, I don't like mango either. I'm sorry, I don't like duck sauce. It's too tangy. I don't like it. I like teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce is more smoky and hearty, and duck sauce is very, very tangy. I don't like tangy. I don't like orange chicken either. I just, ugh, gross. Don't like it. I like blueberry. Oh, I fucking love blueberries. Though I've been really crazy about raspberries lately. I've just been, like, eating and making raspberry shakes. I've just been having, like, so many raspberries lately. I don't know. I'm in a mood. I like hot dogs, but I've said before, I like those Cayenne hot dogs. The beef and pork ones. It has to be like an actually good hot dog, not like some cheap-ass shit. Sorry, Cryo! I don't like tangy tastes. I can't help it, it's the way my taste buds are. It's just the way I'm wired. Call back to Backrooms. My Backrooms video is doing pretty well. I think somebody put it on a playlist or something. I did not expect it to get as many hits as it has. I think it's up to like 12K or something. Crazy. The next thing I'm planning to release is like a video of me like doing live dubs of Andrew Dobson comics. Like a small sliver of that. There's probably gonna be one big mega video, but I decided to cut out a particular bit of it for its own video. I do want to refine it a little bit though. I was watching it back and I was like, I can make this a little better. Now, we haven't read Alex Z Pirate yet. We're gonna read that on stream eventually. We still need to read Formera and, Alex Z Pirate. And then I think that's all the Dobson comics. Unless we want to read Danny and Spot, but I don't think we do. I don't remember if I found the entire thing of Alex Z Pirate or not. Let me look in my stream materials folder. There is... No, I did find it. That's right. It's on Internet Archive. I think I have to, like, officially rent out the book to read the whole thing, though. But yeah, it's on Internet Archive. So, I believe this is all the material in one book. So there you go. I just would have to log in and borrow it officially in order to read the whole thing. But yes, I do have Alex Z Pirate. Patty was actually the harder one to find, you know? And Formera is also on Internet Archive. So, we're good, guys. We're good. We can have more Dobble's comic reading streams in the future. Dobson is a dork, but like I've said on the stream, I'm very affectionate toward Dobson these days. You know? Oh, you don't like ketchup? Yes, that one confuses me. I like ketchup. There's some people out there who absolutely fucking hate ketchup, though. Like, it grosses them out as much as coconut grosses me out. Dobson was indeed a very silly man. But, like I kept saying on the stream, maybe we were a little too hard on Andrew Dobson. Compared to the lolcows of today, he's a nothing burger, really. No, he had the same problem other lolcows do, though. He just kept engaging. He just kept engaging and getting way too upset at criticism. Uh-oh. What did you send me, Kaiser? I'm scared. Oh, you want me to play the... It won't open in the browser for whatever reason. And you can go to Kaiser's, Twitter to see all the comic dubs I have done that he has put together. Don't feed the trolls, but I'm feeding Kaiser all the time. I give him content. But yeah, I mean, he was a prick. That's usually what got Dobson in trouble. He was kind of a prick. Unfortunately, Twitter still gets you more traction than fucking Blue Sky on posts, so... I understand why people are still over there, but I think I don't know. I don't see Twitter lasting much longer as a platform people actually respect. You know? It used to control, like, the discourse of everything online, and now people are over it. Probably because it's the Nazi AI CP app now. Yeah, I like mayonnaise. I need mayo on my sandwiches. Gotta have mayo on the sandwiches. Give myself a little bit of a reflection here. Trying to look shiny. A lot of this is like doing tiny details that will look good zoomed out. I've got this rough liner I'm doing for the lines. And then I've got a couple of blenders. And then I have this marker brush, which is pretty good. Oops, no, give me oh, I gotta put a different color down now. I gotta turn off the color blending first. Turn the color blending back on, though, and you can really mix the colors into each other with this one. Which is pretty sweet. Everyone's talking about food now. I'm getting hungry. Blue Sky isn't better. No, not really. There's a bunch of crazy gooners on Blue Sky, of course. Not that there aren't crazy gooners on Twitter, but more shameless ones on Blue Sky, it seems. Peanut butter and jelly. I think a chef like you would be offended by that.
HSL sent a super chat. When I was a baby, I made a mayo egg concoction from the fridge, after breaking the baby-proof lock, and ate it, but days later the mess I made destroyed the floor. You're fine with your food taste, sigh.
There you go. I'm sure ruining the floor was worth it, especially in your child mind. Oh yeah, you do peanut butter and jelly, and then you like toast it or fry it like a grilled cheese, don't you, Miss Jasmine? Sounds unique. Germans put noodles in their egg salads? Does sound kind of good, actually. I mean, well, it's not much different than making a casserole, I suppose. I'm driving Cryo crazy with my food taste, as usual. I'm sorry! I'm autistic! Don't bully me! Gonna make my jet engines look shiny as well. I do hope I can finish this at least tonight or tomorrow. Again, I'm just making more work for myself. Like, no, I'm gonna hyper detail it after all. Nah, I'm probably gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow anyway. Got a few errands to run. Then I'll come home and make silly zoo animal noises with a game. Won't that be great? Never had macaroni salad, really? I'm allergic to peanut butter, so you have sunflower seed butter. That sounds good. I love sunflower seeds. Like, I could just munch on sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds and be pretty happy. You guys want to do more ordinary sausage? Well, the problem with ordinary sausage is mostly just me sitting there going, damn, that's crazy, and you guys know I hate being that kind of streamer. It was a fun stream, though. I mean, hell, like I said, I am gonna put Suburban Nights on the list tomorrow, even with the fucking copyright strike problems from fucking Screenwave. Because Duke's content will be fine. But it's because I did the little retrospective on Critic vs. Nerd, and they took exception to me wanting ad revenue on my 3-hour live stream with 2K fucking views. Go to New York, the best places you can go that won't kick you out. I mean, New York has good food, of course. And at first I looked it up, and the little ramen place we were going to when I was out there was gone now, and I was like, aw, that sucks. As my friend and I were walking around, I was like, look at that little hole-in-the-wall ramen place. Food places that are like tiny little holes in the wall in big cities always have the best fucking food, and I was right. Oh, that's right. Coyote vs. Acme is coming out. I'm not sure if I'll go see it or not, but I know that movie's very important to some people. I'm kind of like, I'm turning into a hipster. I'm like over mainstream Hollywood anything these days. It's just like, I'm just so over it. No, it wasn't Nakamura's. It was a place in Brooklyn.
305 sent a super chat. My dad's deep fried me PB&J before and added powdered sugar on top after. Was sorta like a beignet.
That does sound good. That does sound good. Yeah, like I'll go see things I want to support in theaters, or things I'm just really. Say I'm over mainstream stuff, I'm totally gonna go see Spider-Verse in theaters. Yeah, I mean, this whole like we want to make smaller budget movies because like smaller budget indie movies are selling like hotcakes now is a good thing for everyone. My brother just sold a script for a movie that they're planning to make for like $2 or $3 million. So, and he's still involved with it. He's not gonna direct it or anything, but he's still involved. So, and it's a story he's had for a while. He's changed it a bit, to expand it into a feature. But he did a short movie of it like years and years and years and years ago. And, well, yeah, he's crowing right now like, oh, I sold a script less than 10 years in California. So, it's good, yeah. And he's still doing, like, other work, like, for seminars and things like that. Like, he does a lot of, like, live editing stuff, for people, so... So, yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be very exciting. But I was telling him, like, dude, all this shit with Iron Lung and Backrooms and Obsession is gonna be good for you, too! It's gonna be good for you, too! You know, they're looking for new blood, new talent, you know, that they can make a, like, not $1 billion fucking budget. So... It's exciting to see how much things are changing and how quickly it's happening. No, he isn't in talks with A24, I don't think. I don't know who this company is. I know he made it through some of his contacts. So, which I'm not gonna disclose here, but... I was telling Cougar about it the other day. I'm like, Cougar, my brother's a contact out there, Cougar. I'd love to link those two up at some point, because Cougar's also done acting in indie films. My brother's done acting, directing, editing, a little bit of everything. And he's got a couple other scripts he's working on that he showed me, so yeah, it's exciting. He has a kind of a funny idea for a show, too. Oh no, it's not a scam. This is like legit. This is legit shit. Trust me. Don't worry about it. Again, I don't want to give too many details, but I don't know what's kosher to talk about or not, to be honest. So I don't want to step on any toes. He does want to help me with my YouTube channel in the future, but I've kind of had to tell him a couple of times, like, look, buddy, you might be Mr. Traditional Media Hollywood, but when it comes to YouTube and the internet, this is my realm, and you're the fish out of water here. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he does have a show up on YouTube, actually. Let me find it. I forget what the fuck, I forget what the fuck channel name it's under. Oh, it might just be I'll Manage Series. Okay, yeah. So, this is a YouTube series my brother released, and it's funny, because he released this, like, around the same time I was, like, blowing up on YouTube. So I feel a little bad. But this is a little... There's my brother playing the creepy maintenance man. So this is a little series based on a friend of his who manages a bunch of apartment complexes. And a few of the actors in this have gone on to, like, be in, like, big shows and things. Like, a couple of them have. So he's, like, their good luck charm. So if you wanna watch a show my brother made, you can watch I'll Manage. And you can see it's all 2 years ago, so, like, at the exact same time I was popping off on YouTube, he uploaded this, and I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah, so based on his friend's real life, lots of like indie actors out in Cali working on this. So it's pretty funny. I think this chick you see in the thumbnail for episode 10, I think she went on to some big show. I forgot what it was though. I forget off the top of my head, but yeah. I think I showed you guys his old, you know, channel before Propaganda. During the meme stream for my birthday, I showed you guys like some wicked old shit he did when we were like in our 20s, you know? So yes, there could be only one. Though he's the one actually succeeding in Hollywood, so I guess to some people that's more legit. I would love to like do a podcast with him sometime, or do a stream with him sometime when we have like the time for it. Yeah, the Chip Nickerson stuff I showed you guys. I still think that's funny. Oh yeah, I showed you guys the wrong Todd too. That's yeah. He only acted in that one, but my brother's in a movie, a pretty funny movie, indie film, by a guy who worked on Family Guy for a while. So it's called The Wrong Todd. There he is with a stupid mustache in the trailer, and he plays the best friend character of the main guy, and the main guy's story is his doppelganger from an alternate universe shows up to steal his girlfriend. There's a little more to it than that as the movie goes on, but that's the premise, and it's very funny, and you can watch it on YouTube. You can rent it. So, oh, actually, it's free on YouTube right now, actually. So, yeah, go watch The Wrong Todd. It's free on YouTube right now, and my brother is in it. And in one universe, he's a responsible family man with a mustache, and in another universe, he's a dumbass man-child. So, yes, I am the older sibling. By 2 years. How can you tell that I'm the eldest? I don't have younger sibling energy, do I? Is there ever really a right Todd? You're asking the deep questions there, Frog. No, I am for sure the eldest. I'm the eldest. I'm not only the eldest sibling, I'm the eldest grandchild too. So, which is really funny because when we were taking care of my grandmother toward the end, I was kind of getting lumped more in with my mother and uncles because I was basically closer in age range to them than my other cousins. And my brother lives across the country, of course, so the gap between me and my younger cousins is quite wide. And I was talking to my youngest uncle one day, and he was like, you know, I was only 19 when you were born. And I was like, that is so weird to think about. We're basically in the same age bracket now. That is so weird. You know? So, yeah. So I kind of got lumped in with the boomers because I'm the oldest grandchild. I got his head stuck in a Lego bucket. You all seem to remember that story. He'll love that you all remember that story if I ever have him on. Yeah, I'm his teenage younger brother, yeah, obviously. It is so funny, because my brother is, again, he's 2 years younger than me, but he's such a boomer about the internet. Whereas I, like, live and breathe the internet. Probably the tism on my part, let's be real, but your cousin just turned 2 while you were 18, 21, and 27. Yeah, I have as big an age gap as that with one of my younger cousins. So it's kind of like, yeah, I wasn't one of the kids. I was one of the adults taking care of grandma. I don't have this. I've been trying to use a limited color palette that you can't even see the color palette I'm using down here because I have it zoomed in too far. But just for the jets, so I can get them this nice color here because they're very green in the screenshot because of the light atmosphere, and I can cheat and do my artistic rendering. Your oldest cousin in his late 40s and you're 32. Yeah, like, my youngest cousin was born in, like, 2005. So, she's, like, as old as some of you guys. Or as young as some of you guys, I should say. Well, yeah, you should give yourself limited colors so you can maintain consistency. I've been trying to use color swatches more. Like, I want to make swatches for shading colors and stuff to be a little more consistent. Because sometimes I'll do a really nice rendering and it's like, okay, how did I even do that? Because I didn't save, like, the color scheme or anything. Needs more brown, you think? Oh no, so you don't want to get caught up on the details when you're zoomed in either. You want if you're working this close, it's like traditional painting. If you're working this close, you want to take a step back every now and then and make sure you're still kind of on point. You're the youngest sibling on both sides. You're the baby. I'll never know being the baby. I'm just take another look at my other screenshot I have in the browser here so I can get the details kind of... I guess that's the other thing. I don't need to get the details completely 100% accurate. I gotta stop doing that to myself. This is just supposed to be a tribute to No Man's Sky, because it's like the only game I can brag about being a high-level player in. I was one of the first. I have the Iteration 1 title. My name is literally just Psy in-game. I was that early. I got it at the midnight launch and was playing it that night. I do have 8 children? Well, my aunt and uncle do. I have 8 cousins, all from the same couple. And that's not all the cousins either. I have other cousins, but there's 8 from one aunt and uncle. Don't ask me, man. It ain't my life. Well, most of them are well-adjusted. Yeah, a little bit of this darker color in there. Crumbling to dust. Good, I can make you all feel old for once instead of the other way around. Born in 2004, but I did grow up with a VHS and PS2. That's funny. I mean, the PS2 only came out in, like, what, 2002? It was still a new console when you were born. Reject dust, become mud. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. PS2 was 2000? Really? Hmm. I thought it was like 2001, 2002. I don't know. I don't know. Timelines get fuzzy in your head sometimes, and it feels like it's right for this thing to have been this time, and then you find out it was much earlier or much later than you thought it was. The OG Xbox was 2001. That might be why. You know what's so funny? People were so skeptical about Microsoft entering the console business. They were so fucking skeptical about it. And thought they would just go the way Sega eventually did, you know, and wouldn't last. And then Halo happened. I know the Wii came out in 2006. Believe me, I worked that Christmas at the GameStop. I could never forget. It was fucking insane. And you get the Wii till 2008. I mean, I had the Wii for a while, but I didn't like it. I tried to like it, but I never liked motion controls. The fucking Wiimote was always too unwieldy for my tiny baby hands. I don't know how children played with it. Like, everyone talks about Mario Galaxy and Twilight Princess. Like, the game I had the most fun with on the Wii was, like, The Blob and No More Heroes. Those were peak. No, I eventually sold the Wii. I don't have it anymore. I remember when everyone was acting like fucking motion controls were gonna be the future. Even back then, I was like, no. No, no. I agreed with Yahtzee when he said that pressing a button is always going to be, like, you know, more reflexive than waving the controller around, you know? Like, waving the controller creates a bigger gap between action and what happens on the screen that your brain just won't be able to reconcile. Even sideways Wii remotes were a pain in the fucking ass. Like, just give me a normal goddamn controller. I know I'm very, like, old man yells at Cloud about this, but it's like, stop trying to reinvent the fucking wheel. But it gave them short-term gains, Nintendo, but I feel like it might have damaged their, brand recognition in the long run. Because I remember a bunch of people were surprised to hear that the Wii was Nintendo. Like, oh, it's a Nintendo? I didn't know Nintendo was still around. It's a Nintendo? It's yeah, it's a Nintendo console. You know, like, they just knew it as the Wii. They didn't even associate Nintendo with it. So I think in the long... It was like when the Wii U came out, nobody knew what to do with that fucking thing. You know? And so it's just like, you kind of, like, lessened the brand Nintendo there for a while by focusing on just Wii. And, like, people didn't even know it was goddamn Nintendo. Your nunchuck is broken, R.I.P. Yeah. I mean, playing Twilight Princess, I just would repeatedly be wishing I was just using a real controller. You know? It was like... it was such a pain in the ass. I guess I could have gotten the Pro controller, but I never did. I was just kind of lazy, and it's like, I don't want to spend money on that. But... I think I already gotten rid of it by the time Skyward Sword was out, or I just never got Skyward Sword. I just didn't fucking care. I was so tired of Wiimotes.
At Sawsomist sent a super chat. No more Heroes to Trilogy streams when? 0.
Is it on Steam? I never played the other ones. I only played like the first Wii one. Let me check actually. Steam, why are you fucking up? Let me search. Oh, hang on. I'm on the actual app. I'm not on the website. There we go. No more Heroes. Oh. They are all on Steam, huh? Interesting. Maybe eventually. I keep telling you guys, I plan to be a YouTuber for years, so we have time to play all sorts of games. Oh, I remember Wii Fit, yeah. I don't know if I'd ever play Skyward Sword. I do still want to play Hyrule Warriors, though. Because I am Sengoku Musou trash, and I haven't played Sengoku Musou games in a while. But they are fun as fuck when you're in the mood for them. You liked Wii Fit? I don't think it actually was very good exercise, but it was there. I think I had a DDR for Wii for a little while, now that I think about it. I had some kind of DDR game. And then remember the Kinect? Remember how everyone tried to copy the fucking, motion controls, even though, like, that fad, like, lasted such a short time? Yet nobody can get VR appealing to the masses for some reason, even though VR is very viable now. Just, it's hard to get people to buy into it. I think once we have VR helmets that don't require controllers at all and can just use your hands, people will probably get more into it, I think. All I know about the Kinect now is, like, people use it to ghost hunt for some reason, because they think it can magically detect invisible people when it fucks up. So a bunch of ghost hunters buy old Kinects. It's so weird. It's like, no, it's not magic, it's just the fucking camera's recognition fucking up, guys. There isn't a ghost there. But you'll never convince some people. It's like Ryan from BuzzFeed Unsolved with his fucking spirit box. Constantly gotta argue with my friend about that. It's like, the spirit box doesn't do anything, it's just picking up radio signals. Yeah, he'll use this thing called a spirit box that is supposed to pick up ghost voices, but if you actually listen to the thing, it's so clear it's just buzzing through frequencies of radios. Yeah, you're gonna hear snippets of the radio, you're gonna hear snippets of people's voices. Of course you are. It's not fucking ghosts. I'm the buzzkill. I'm the fucking buzzkill that will always reach for the scientific explanation first, you know, before I will say it's a fucking ghost. I'm the Shane of that duo. I'm the one who would just walk into a supposedly haunted house going, "Hey there, demons, it's me, ya boy." Kaiser's like, "That's exactly what a ghost would say." Yeah, apparently I'm an internet ghost, I guess. Your mom's a conspiracy theorist? Yeah, I mean, you guys, I've done like a lot of skeptic streams, too. You guys know what I'm like. I just ruin the fun for everyone. It's like the story of people thinking, like, a crying statue was, like, some miracle blessing, and then a guy found out it was just, like, leaking garbage water from a pipe, you know, from the sewer, and people ran him out of town because they were so pissed off he found the real reason it was happening. Yeah, well maybe along with Suburban Nights, I'll stick one of the conspiracy boys, Jordan or Greg, up on the list too for voting. See what you guys are in the mood for. Somebody on my last poll said, "I thought we were done with spirit science." Like, no, we're never done with spirit science. We will never be done with spirit science. It was just the conspiracy videos I was covering, which actually turned out to be kind of boring. That was like Jordan at his most, like, just dull. I was like, come on, Jordan. You're usually funnier than this. I still want to watch his second channel where he had that insane chocolate making video. Like, I need to know what the fuck is going on over there. No, I will never waste a chance to laugh at spirit science. I don't care if those streams are not as popular. I have integrity, and I will laugh at the people I want to laugh at. Yeah, his healing chocolate, which was just him making, like, terrible, like, carob water and freezing it in an ice tray and having to pretend it tasted good. And he never explained why it was healing chocolate. That whole video was batshit fucking crazy. Actually, what the fuck? Let's just watch it in the corner right now. Maybe I'll sell some of you guys on watching Jordan. We were just all mouth agape the whole video. The more he does, the crazier it gets. It's only 6 minutes long, so... How to make homemade healing chocolate. Hershey's could never. And I do not... It has 916 views after 11 months. And I have no idea why he uploaded this. Yes, I'm gonna subject you guys to this again! This is his second channel. You can see what little traction he gets on his second channel. So I'm gonna subject you guys to this insane video of Jordan River making terrible chocolate in the most insane way possible to sell you guys on more Spirit Science reacts.
Mr. DeBossBaby6969 sent a super chat. Hershey's chocolate is better than Jordan's.
Yes, and it's barely chocolate. Does he have music in this? I forget.
Show you how to make yourself the absolute most delicious homemade chocolate that you've ever had. In fact,
you guys are not ready for this if you haven't seen it before.
Never want to buy any store-bought chocolate ever again. There's no comparison, and the thing is,
no comparison.
It's ridiculously easy to do.
Oh, is it?
Couple of ingredients that we need to get started. I think I have almost everything here. Wait, maple syrup, something to sweeten it. Other than that,
because he's not using real chocolate.
First, you'll need some cacao butter. You can also use cacao paste, which includes the powder and the butter mixed together before they've been separated. But I don't have that right now, so we're gonna go with cacao butter, cacao powder, maple syrup.
I don't have that right now, so he doesn't even have like the ingredients prepared to do this. Why did he film this and upload it? I don't know.
And then you can throw.
I mean, I'll use maple syrup in like banana bread and stuff. It does make it like more moist and sweeter, but
throw in a few extra things if you like. You could do a little cinnamon, or you could add some spice if you like.
Yeah, just throw whatever in there. It's fine.
I also have this maca powder, and I might throw in a little.
Poor Cryo's gonna be like flipping out all over again.
So, the whole thing is ridiculously easy. What we're gonna do is take. Pretty much, for me, it's like whatever amount of cacao butter I have.
He's not even gonna measure it. Just dump whatever you have in there. It's fine.
This is the last of it that I have, so I'm just gonna.
So has he ever even done this before?
And I'm gonna chop this butter up, and then we're gonna throw it in a Pyrex and just.
Wait do you see how he melts the butter, guys? You're gonna go insane.
So to start, I'll chop this up. Just like that. And then we're gonna take it. Throw it in here. Okay, a little messy, but that should do it.
He has no idea what he's doing. Like, why did he even film this? Was he on ayahuasca? So look at this! Look at this! This is the part where we were all losing our goddamn minds. He just takes the measuring cup, the glass measuring cup, and just puts it on the stovetop. Like, you're lucky it didn't explode! And this is the man who is supposed to be the wise guru who teaches us spiritualism, guys.
Maybe, like, set it to, I don't know, 2.
This is why I want to look at his second channel, because this one video is completely insane.
You don't want it boiling, you just want it warm enough so that it starts to...
He was definitely on ayahuasca or something when he did this.
But by the end of it, the thing is whatever level it's...
I told you guys, this video is absolutely insane!
Or a quarter cup.
And then, whatever amount that you use...
Wait do you see what the butter looks like after he's done.
Same amount with the powder. So,
oh yeah, and then there was this little note. Totally did not stick the landing on the camera angle coming back, oh well. So like, he fucked up the camera angle, his head is cut off, and he still uploaded this for some reason.
Butter. You want to do the exact same amount with the powder. So for me, I guess... based on what's probably there, because I don't know, it hasn't melted down fully yet.
If he doesn't have a microwave, maybe the radiation from microwaves interferes with his spiritual powers or something.
And just get that ready. It might end up being a third. Not exactly sure.
I remember I got really petty and we did an investigation to make sure he was using real maple syrup as a Canadian. He was, luckily. But I was like, if that is just like some sugar like imitation maple syrup, like... This man needs to be run out of the country.
Shouldn't I? Alright. Actually, while we wait for that butter to melt, we can also then take...
While we wait for your measuring cup to explode on the stovetop.
Just like that.
You're so lucky you didn't start a fire.
So,
now look at the butter! Look, he managed to burn the butter! It looks like dehydrated piss! He somehow burned the fucking butter!
You'll have, you know, a small amount or whatever it is that you ended up making. it did end up being about 1/4 cup, so perfect. That is exactly.
Why didn't you measure it, Jordan?
This is probably a good time to add.
I mean, I'll be
in the
fast and
syrup as
loose
well.
with measurements
So however
sometimes
sweet
when
you want it to
baking,
be,
but you gotta at
you
least
throw in
be
a
close.
little dabble, do ya? Something like that. And
I don't
then
know how
you
he
take
managed
the
to
powder,
burn butter, but he
you just
did.
Throw that in. And then
You
stir
do
it.
not.
So,
Maybe we underestimated the power of this man.
aha.
Look, he has no idea where all
Half
of his
these
supplies
guys,
are,
you
what
know,
he's
just
doing.
stir
Why
your
did you
coffee with
film
or whatever.
this?
So I'm just gonna take that, and we're just gonna do this. And there's a chunk powder in here I need to break up. If you need to, you can also grab a spatula and just
Do you
scoop the
do you
sides
not
down
even have a
in
mixing
case there's any
spoon?
powder stuck on the side.
Let alone a mixer?
Just like that. Okay. And then, that's probably good.
Probably.
Just go until it's all smooth.
It's just a cooking tutorial. It's
mixed in well,
probably
so that It
good.
just looks like a, you know, like the chocolate river from
Just get it.
Willy Wonka.
That's not a good
but,
thing,
like, in a
Jordan.
cup. And then we're gonna
This looks
So
like an
actually,
edible
the best
shit.
thing
Why am I
pour it
filming
into
this? Why did I
would be
upload this?
Some kind of ice cube tray. Like a plain ice cube tray works fine. I have these ones which actually have little like strawberries and lemon things and pineapples and that works well. But I also have this like lemon wedge shaped one which is fun. So we're gonna use that
How
for this
fun.
particular batch. And then we just pour it right in here.
So yes, this is how he's going to make solid chocolate. He's just going to take this concoction he has made, this horrible
And then,
concoction of
the easiest part of
cocoa
the entire
powder
thing,
and butter
this is already
and
going
maple
crazy
syrup,
easy,
and he's just gonna
is you wanna
freeze
just
it.
Put it into the freezer for about half an hour for it to get nice and cold.
So he's just
before it
making,
pops.
like-
So let's do that now.
He's just like making fucking ice cubes out
and
of
that's
it.
We're gonna wait 30 minutes.
That's
and
not
get
how
back here
chocolate
soon,
is
and
made,
then we'll
Jordan.
make chocolate.
3 hours later.
All right, so a couple hours later. I know I said 30 minutes, but like then
I know I said 30
So anyway,
minutes,
once
and it
it's
took
done,
longer, but I didn't go back
this
and
is the
re-record.
next easiest grand finale. And I probably don't have to.
This is
explain
the best
anything
part,
more,
where he has to
but,
pretend it
get a
tastes
bowl
good.
or something,
This is my
like
favorite
so.
part.
You know, pop them out. They are going to be completely frozen at this stage. Once you've popped all of
Oh
them
good,
out,
Cryo, you
you
missed
can
most
let
of
them
it.
cool down for a little while, and
You remember
they
this
will
video,
keep their
don't you?
form, or just eat them cold and.
Look at him having to pretend it actually tastes good.
Mm-hmm. Best chocolate ever, hands down.
Totally the
You'll
best.
never
If I followed your
want
instructions
store-bought chocolate
exactly,
again.
I'm
I
sure it
swear,
wouldn't
if
taste
you
like
go and
ass.
compare, like go and buy a Hershey's or whatever, and then make some of these and just try them side by side. You're gonna be like, I am never buying store-bought chocolate.
Some April Fool's video years from now, I need to make some
So,
insane
enjoy.
parody
Please
of this
give it a try.
video.
I hope you had fun in this video. We'll see you later.
I'm trying to sell people on continuing to react to Jordan and to react to his second channel. Cryo, I mean, just look how insane that fucking was! Who knows what treasures we may find on this second channel, okay? This is why Jordan keeps going on the list. I'd have to get a good enough camera to do, like, a cooking stream or something, so... Probably not anytime soon. Anyway, so yes, I think Cryo erased this from his memory, because he's like a really good cook. And he was going insane the first time we watched that. This like the disingenuous like so good. It's like why did you even upload this? Like it's so awkward. Like he's so clearly not prepared, and it's like why did you even make this? I'm mystified. Again, I guess we can only blame it on ayahuasca. So yeah, he just took cocoa powder, maple syrup, and butter, mixed it up, and put it in the freezer and calls that chocolate. And he never explained why it's healing chocolate either. No, that's one down the line. I would make an insane parody of that video. But, I don't know what I'm gonna do for April Fools next year. I'm gonna have to come up with something. What do the comments say? Oh, good question. Good question. What do the comments say? Let's sort it by newest. Go, dude! Fun and tasty. It's great to add as much cayenne pepper as cinnamon, too. Dear Jordan, I love your videos, but I am a Socoholic from Switzerland. It's not so easy. It took years to make real tasty chocolate. I beg you never tasted a real excellent chocolate, but good luck. And the freezer after warming chocolate is a no-go! It's like when a person makes pizza without knowledge! Oh, that's a good... So, I think Shockaholic, like, chocolate lover? Yeah. I already don't buy chocolate since I don't really like a lot of chocolate brands, but I am very interested. Chef Jordan, multi-talented, and that got a heart. I have the pineapple one. Mine is a big pineapple with little ones inside. I think they mean, like, ice cube things. Hello, spiritual community. Thank you. I love the video you made. Definitely will make some delicious homemade chocolate with capital letter. No one can predict my man Jordan's next video. He has become chaotically good. I mean, yeah, this channel's chaotic, alright. And he says, ha 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 ha. I see. Loved it. I'm always grossed out by the ingredients in store-bought, even though they taste so good. I feel like I'm missing out. You've inspired me to make my own fruit and nut bar. I miss those so much. You've inspired me to make a completely different treat. Hooray! It's only 14 comments, so his second channel doesn't do as good as his main channel, as we can see. Yeah, you think most of these spiritual enlightened people would be like, I don't buy store-bought chocolate because of, you know, all the child slave labor that goes into it, you know? But no, it's just like, I'm worried about the ingredients being unhealthy. Because chocolate there's no such thing as healthy fucking chocolate, you know? Unless you're just gonna eat pure cocoa, which doesn't taste good without sugar. You know? It's like just swigging vanilla. It's not gonna taste good. It's gotta be mixed with other things. Well, I think I'll leave that reflection there. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the lighting, but when have I ever done accurate lighting? It's part of my style, obviously. Yeah, a good hot chocolate takes some work, but... Oh, I do like dark chocolate. Like, I will eat, like, 85% dark chocolate. Like, I fucking love dark chocolate. And, like, dark chocolate can be good for you in some ways. It's, like, good for your heart. It still has sugar in it, though. Like, you know. Like, a really dark chocolate with, like, chili powder in it, or chili pepper in it is also really good. Like cayenne pepper and, like, chili powder in chocolate can be really good. It adds, like, a very strange kick to it, you know? I don't know. I tend to only get European chocolate anyway, because American chocolate is god-fucking awful. Sylvester says, I need to eat 98% cocoa chocolate because it's as bitter as I am. Fuck you. Why do you need my permission to go watch Chibi Doki? Is she streaming? Maybe I'll raid her. Because I tend to wrap up around 4:30, which is like in half an hour. Let me check, actually. Because I was going to send you guys to Celtic Phoenix, but I don't think they start till a lot later. Now, Chibidoki's funny. I was watching Chibidoki's, mixtape stuff. She's very funny. That's kind of the energy I would want to have as a VTuber. If I ever become one. It's a possibility. I do love my little floating head, though. It's brilliant in its simplicity. Let me check my redirect and see if maybe I can raid Chibidoki. That would be fun. If her channel comes up. No, I don't see her channel coming up. Yeah, her mixtape playthrough is very funny. She does do a bit of a baby voice. But, it's not like other YouTubers where they're trying to be all woo. She's a very chaotic gremlin of a streamer. And I think Kaiser just sent me one of her shorts, so let's see. Oh, well, Kaiser, you're linked in at work. Oh, I think because I accidentally put a 2 after it somehow. There we go.
Bro, I'm clean. Look at this.
She has a sock puppet. Amazing.
I just saw myself doing this alone at 26 years old. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god,
No, I got a funnier one. Chibi Doki fans troll her. Where's that one where they're... you guys would do this shit to me.
Hit that follow button. Come on, guys, we're so close. Come on, we're gonna hit 600,000.
You guys would do this shit to me.
Yes, come on, follow, please, please, please. Yes, please. Guys, please follow.
You see her VTuber is very atypical as well, so... Yeah, this is the kind of shit you guys would do to me, but I always say, you know you're a good streamer if your chat bullies you. Maybe that's cope, but... I also forgot I had the supers pause still.
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 send a super chat. That butter looks like my toilet after a 711 pizza.
I know, right? Like, when we, it was the latest Spirit Side stream, I think, where we watched that video, and, like, I was melting down, chat was melting down, we were all going completely insane at that video, but we got to the point where he not only put the fucking measuring cup on the stovetop, but then managed to burn the butter. We all just lost it. It was great. So yeah, that's my bid. That's my bid for why we need to watch Jordan Rivers' second channel. And she just starts playing the recorder out of fucking nowhere. Maybe I need to start doing stuff like that. But yeah, Chibidoki's pretty funny. Like, Chibidoki and Pumpkin Potion are, like, the model of what I would want to be as a VTuber. So, there you go. I don't know if he has more cooking videos. I was just looking through his second channel. And I happened to see making healing chocolate. And I was like, alright, let's see what this is about. And it ended up being, like, just the most insane thing any of us had ever seen. like the whole thing is almost like a parody, but you know he's doing it sincerely. And that's what makes it so fascinating. And Jordan's just one of my favorite people to pick on. I've always said he's like Yandere Dev to me. He's like a fascinating little bug in a jar that I just kind of like to poke at sometimes and talk about.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. Talk tax. Sigh. Hello, I'm Sigh Scribbles. I react to it so you don't have to.
Hello, I'm Sigh Scribbles. I react to it so you don't have to. I will say, Doug is good at catchphrases, and I have always liked his top 11 catchphrase. He's like, why top 11? Because I like to go one step beyond. It's like, oh, that was always a good bit. That's what I'm always saying when I'm talking about Doug. He can be funny. He just rarely is. Because he either ruins his own joke with his bad acting, or he makes the joke go on too long. And thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I know I said I was gonna go to 4:30, but I might split that halfway. Because I am getting hungry. I've only had, like, soup today, so I might need to eat something a little more substantial. I might make... I have like, mussels, and I have udon noodles. I might make seafood udon tonight. I don't have a whole lot else because I still need to go to the store tomorrow, so I'm like, what do I have that I can make into food today? I thought I had more tuna fish. I was gonna have a tuna sandwich earlier, but no, I was out of tuna fish.
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 send a super chat. Stream idea. Just steal the commercials from Doug.
Maybe we could look at old commercials from my childhood sometime. Maybe that'll be the next birthday stream. Like, we'll look at classic retro 80s and 90s commercials that I remember. That could be fun. I always like to do something unique on my birthday. Yeah, Doug's commercials, nostalgic commercials videos are a good one. They're short and sweet, you know? Oh, and thank you for more gifted subs. If you do get hit by the gifted sub fairy today, you can, as you can see from the fairy dust on chat right now, I really should make that more prominent. You can connect to your Discord and your YouTube account, and it should dump you in my Discord server, where we mostly just have conversations like the one we're having now. Just chaotic, nerdy, talking about random bullshit, memeing and shitposting. That's typically what we do over there. Well, I laugh. I laugh because you see the Morgan and Morgan ads, like, sponsoring YouTubers all the time now, and I remember back in the day when they were D'Oliveira and Morgan, and they would have, like, the most melodramatic commercials, and we like, us kids always thought they were fucking hysterical. Because it would start out with, like, some evil, like, business people plotting to, like, fuck somebody over in a lawsuit. And then someone would come in and be like, they hired D'Oliveira and Morgan, and they'd all have, like, a big reaction, like, oh, we better settle. You know? Like, for whatever reason, those commercials always, like, cracked me and my brother up, because they were so overacted and melodramatic, but I also think they were supposed to be, looking back. You know? So it's like... So seeing it just be Morgan and Morgan now is kind of funny to me. It's like, oh, they got rid of the D'Oliveiras, I guess. I guess whoever that was fucking died. Now it's just Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan. And they're still ambulance chasers. But yeah, like, God, there's so many old ads we could look at.
At NeoKaiser0 sent a super chat. This is just superconductory electromagnetism. Certainly you've heard of it. It levitates bullet trains from Tokyo to Osaka. It will levitate my rocket chair once it finally arrives. And it also levitates me.
That is the funniest joke in Kick-Assia. It's just the timing. When Spoody goes, you know you're just standing on your tippy toes, right? And Doug just plops back down onto his feet, and there's a really long pause before he just starts electrocuting Spoody again. It's like, that is a well-timed joke, damn it. Doug, you are capable of well-timed jokes. You just refuse to do them sometimes for some reason. I don't know why he thinks, like, making a joke go on too long is funny. It can be, depending on how you do it. Like, the Peter Griffin, like, hurt his knee thing is one of those more effective jokes where the joke is it goes on too long and it starts becoming funny because it's going on too long. But, like, you can't do that with every goddamn joke, Doug. I unfortunately do have that complaint from my brother, too, when he does skits. It's like, dude, you're dragging the joke out too much. You're making it go on too long. We got the fucking punchline already. But he also has a way cornier sense of humor than me, so he has a very SNL sense of humor. Which I'm just like, I can't, it's boomer humor, man. I can't, yeah. And again, you'd think I would be the boomer being the oldest. But I am internet people. You just expected Santa Christ to wake up again and then... Well, that joke kind of works, because it is a parody of, like, you know, Care Bear movies and stuff. Like, okay, everybody in the audience, everybody at home, cheer with us! You know, I could see what he was doing with that one. So that is a joke where it going on too long is the bit. And I think, I don't particularly find it that funny, but I think it's a successful joke. You know, like, I don't need to particularly find a joke laugh out loud funny to say, okay, that was still a successful execution of humor, you know? Well, Doug Walker's like 2 years older than me, so he's like 45. So he's getting up there. You know? I think it's like I'm 2 years younger than Doug Walker and like 1 or 2 years older than Lindsay Ellis, I'm pretty sure. So that's the other thing about reacting to Channel Awesome stuff. Like, these people are all around my age. So, you know, Doug would be, I think he just squeaks into millennial. I think he just squeaks in.
Tax. I just had your Dragon Age 2 playthrough on his background noise while drawing.
Amazing, amazing. I love subjecting everybody to my fanfic version of Dragon Age 2, where I play it very particularly around one character. That's the stream, unfortunately, where I still had the big pillow. You can hear it creaking under me at times. Because I had a really shitty computer chair that was falling apart. I had like this big embroidered pillow I was sitting on. And some people be like, did you just fart? It's like, I didn't fart, it's the fucking pillow under me making noise! God damn it! Then I finally went out and invested money in a big girl office chair, and it's been great. So, just don't even though they're cheap and affordable, just don't buy gaming chairs, man. They always fall apart after a year. They're not made for long-term use. Ironically, despite the fact they're gaming chairs. The dog barking right before the Fenhawk kiss, yeah! No, honestly, ever since I bought, like, this actual, like, supportive mesh... Because I think the chair, like, I think this chair was originally $300, but it was, like, on sale at Staples, and I, like, ran down there to, like, try out the chair and take advantage of the sale. So I got it fairly inexpensive. But, yeah, investing in, like, an actual, like, expensive, well-made office chair is, yeah, it really, my back has been so much better. So, it really is, yeah. Yeah, like, gaming chairs, like, they look cool, and they look like they could... I just wish this one had a leg rest. I had one with a leg rest, but the leg rest breaks easily, too, on those. Because they put, like, a shitty, thin little hydraulic bar to hold it up. And it's like, yeah. Your Cannon Hawk looks like Mr. Clean! I wouldn't mind having something similar to, like, a big square chair or a couch that is just, like, computer chair height. I've also seen computer chairs you can sit backwards on, or have weird, like, rotating leg support so you can sit like a fucking weirdo in them comfortably. And it's like, maybe I'll upgrade to one of those eventually. Because I have a terrible, terrible habit of sitting with my left foot under me. I don't know why. Like, right now, I've made sure I have my feet down under the desk, and I have my big cat pillow under there as, like, a footrest. I have, like, this big, chair pillow that looks like a cat that I use to sit up in bed and read and stuff. So sometimes I stick it under the desk as, like, as, like, an ottoman. So... I would love, what I would really love, you guys, this is why you guys need to make me a rich streamer, because there's one thing I would really love to have that is prohibitively expensive, like, one day I would love to have one of these bad boys, this fucking dentist chair-ass thing, with adjustable monitor support, like, hell yeah, this would be perfect. Because sometimes I wanna lean back, but it's not conducive to drawing. You know? So something like this would be perfect. Because see, this is like $9,000. So, yeah. I ain't getting anything like that anytime soon. But it would be nice! And honestly, I think this is... I mean, you laugh, you call it the Wally-ass chair and you laugh, but this kind of positioning is better for your body and better for your blood flow than normal chair sitting. It really is. And a standing desk is also an option, but I can't stand and draw for I don't know. It's like if I'm having to stand while drawing, it's like taking up too much brain power from the rest of my body. You know, it's harder to concentrate. It's like I have to sit down to make a phone call. It's harder to concentrate if I'm standing. But once I'm on the phone, I'll get up and pace. I don't know, it's confusing. As always, I think I might have ADHD on top of autism, but I don't know if I'm even gonna bother getting tested at this point in my life or not. And there's always Ritalin shortages anyway, and I don't really want to be on another medication, so I'm just trying to find other ways to deal with it. Lately, I've just been succumbing to, like, it's like, I need to work on this, but I really want to play a video game, and it's like, we'll play the video game for an hour and then get back to work, and sometimes that does actually work for me. So, yeah, you do need to take breaks. Again, I would love to finish this by tomorrow. I think I'm getting used to the detail, because again, I'm doing this show backwards from how I usually make art, but sometimes it's a good thing to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And it's the 10-year anniversary. I don't have an excuse not to make fan art. And yes, I'm neglecting the Switcheroo pages again, but here we go. Yeah, I need to get back into, like, exercising more, too. That would probably help with the attention problems. Just get on the exercise bike, like, at least half an hour every 3 days or something. Well, see, I was really locked in the other day, and it was great. The problem was I forgot I had something cooking on the stove. Until I started smelling burning, and it was like, oh, fuck! It's like I got so locked in and was concentrating for once, I forgot about the food I was making. Living as an adult with mental illnesses that are usually only associated with children is fun. Everyone's like, oh, we need to do all these things for autistic and ADHD kids, but when you're an adult, it's like, fuck you. You should just be able to be functional, no matter what. We don't care about your needs. It's like all the people make fun of me for not having a traditional job.
Sent a super chat. Friendship? I don't want your friendship, Anders. Ew. Local mage found dead. Skull emoji.
You could be friends with Anders the entire game, but if you won't, like, go do shady shit in a church for him, he's like, you're never my friend. Fuck you, Anders. But yeah, I've been watching videos from other adults with ADHD and autism lately, and it's like, it's a little comforting. Because, you know, look at all the people out there that are oh so progressive and always talking about ableism, and you can't say retard because that's ableist, and then they turn around and mock me for not having a normal job anymore.
Kaiser Zero sent a super chat. I wonder if me and Sai have a rivalry like Critic and the Nerd.
I mean, we act like we do. It's kayfabe, right? At least I hope it's kayfabe. Kaiser! Kaiser and I kind of rib each other like siblings or cousins, so... Oh, would you just call him Irate Gamer? That's mean. Even I wouldn't be that mean to Kaiser. Oh, no. Yeah, we gotta get together and fist fight each other in a room full of boxes someday. That'll settle it. But yeah, you gotta love that hypocrisy. It's like, oh, you know, you gotta be mindful of people's needs and their triggers and their pronouns and their trauma, and you can't be ableist, but we're gonna turn around and make fun of you for not working a real job, even though you've been in the actual working sphere for years, and you were always miserable, and now you're doing something that revolves around things you enjoy and making money at it, and we're gonna give you shit for it. And it's like, that's how I know none of you fucking people believe any of the things you say. Oh, please don't crash, program. Oh, thank God. It did crash on me a couple of times the other night. Which is a pain in the ass, because when you make swatches, you guys can't see the swatches, because I have the thing zoomed into, but when you make swatches, if you don't, like, exit Clip Studio by hitting quit, and just exit by, you know, closing it with the X, those will disappear and they won't save. It's so annoying. Oh yeah, when you guys are making fun of me for the fun of it, you know, just to tease me, that's one thing, but, like... It's like the Gabagoons running around going, oh, Sai is so bad because she doesn't have a day job anymore. She just makes money off YouTube. And it's like, yeah, and as an autistic person, I was always, like, mistreated in traditional jobs. You know, a bunch of these fucking people don't work. Even though they say shit like that. I've at least been out there in the working sphere enough to know it sucks. And we're all talking about, like, how, you know, capitalism is failing, and, and how, you know, companies aren't loyal to anybody anymore. You can't work at the same company for 40 years anymore. It just doesn't happen, you know? And it's like, oh no, I found an alternate way to live that is better for me and my mental health. How awful of me, you know? Yeah, and like, I didn't even seek out to become a YouTuber, it just kinda happened. And people just get so mad at my existence on this platform for some reason. It's like, yeah, I got an opportunity that lighted my lap, and I took it, and I worked hard at it, and built up my channel. Sorry? I don't think Lyle Convoy has a day job right now. There's an old video of him, like, ranting about his old coworkers when he got fired.
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 send a super chat. Take my money, you disgusting New England Patriots.
Yes, are we winning the sports ball? I don't know. See, Rhode Island doesn't have its own team. We're too small, so we have to cheer for the Patriots or the Red Sox or something. We just kind of tag along. Special schools will mess you up. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah. Nobody knows what to do with autistic people. Even though sometimes autistic people are the most normal goddamn people in the room, I've noticed. It's like some people who are just normal are fucking crazy. It's like, no, at least an autistic person won't, like, you know, dance around topics with all this rigmarole. Will actually just say what they mean. Unlike you, quote-unquote, normal people. It's like, no, I will not say anything directly, and then I will get mad at you for not reading my mind about what I meant. And it's like, you just speak plainly then. Just say what you need, say what you mean. Had a manager like that for my first job, preaching inclusivity, but actively mocked and mistreated the neurodivergent employees for not being neurotypical. Yeah, I mean, as if we don't beat ourselves up enough, thinking, why can't I just do things like other people do them, you know? We just get that thrown on us all the time anyway, so... Even from people who say they understand. Or the worst, when people find out you're autistic and they immediately start treating you like a child, you know? Even though they treated you like a normal adult on their level, right up until the point they found out you're autistic, and then all of a sudden you're an 8-year-old, you know? And it's like, really? So I barely tell people these days. I'm fine just being an eccentric adult to them. It's better if they think you're neurotypical but eccentric. And I just don't even play, like, the politics games anymore. I do not have time for it, you know? If someone isn't gonna get me, I don't have time for them. They're gonna hate me for not being a typical person. I don't have time for them, you know? That's where I am now. It's like, one of my old bosses, she was a schmoozer type, you know, who was always, like, sucking up to people. And proud of herself for, like, getting one over on them or something, and she hated me. Because she couldn't read me. And I would just outmaneuver all of her bullshit. But it made her resentful toward me, and then she would just fucking mistreat me, so... She didn't know I was autistic, though. She might have suspected it, but I didn't say shit. Yeah, like I said, I've been listening to videos by other autistic adults lately with, like, advice and stuff, and it's like, okay, this is really kind of universal among all of us, isn't it? And, like, yeah, I've tried to mask and be quote-unquote normal and be functional like other people. I've tried that for years. And here comes these fucking 20-year-old kids going, well, you don't have a 9-to-5 job, so loser. And it's like, wait till you get out there. Wait till you get out there in the real world and see how it is. I've been there already. Now, where the fuck is my marker? God damn it. Oh, it's my blenders. That's what I'm doing wrong. You haven't gotten... Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it to get tested. I mean, I was officially diagnosed when I was 14 with Asperger's. Who knows if that's accurate again, it might be... I mean, Asperger's got folded into ASD anyway. Even back then, I suspected it was just another branch or permutation of autism, even before they did that, so...
At Mr. DeBossBaby6969 send a super chat. Speaking as a fellow autism, bringing up your autism as an adult normally leads to the most awkward, painful conversation you will ever have.
I know, it's like people understand autistic kids exist, but it's like they don't even conceptualize that those kids will become adults and still have autism. It's not like they think it goes away, it's like they don't think about it at all. You know? So it's just kind of, like, mystifying to them to realize, like, oh, yeah, those autistic children are going to grow up to be autistic adults and still have the tism. Like, you know? And Biologic says autistic kids still need to learn to socialize to a reasonable degree. Oh, yeah, I agree! I agree, you do need to learn to socialize, and it's good for you to learn to socialize, I believe. So I'm not saying autistic kids all have to mask, but you do need to be able to learn to interact with society. And I have no patience for people that go, oh, but my autism, that's why I had to be an asshole to you. It's like, fuck off. You know, fuck off. No, we don't grow out of it, we just get better at masking it. That's really what it comes down to. It's like all the people like, oh, size 40, and she's talking about cartoons. It's like, yeah, well, I'm autistic. Now, you're being ableist. Of course, that never works for me. It works for other people. They can call me ableist all day long for saying retard. But when I point out they're being ableist, no, that's impossible. Somehow the oppression Olympics just never works for me. You know, but I'm expected to bend over backwards to other people who use it. Bringing up my autism is really awkward. When I was dating my neurotypical boyfriend, he didn't believe me. Yeah, that is, like, the biggest answer I tend to get when I bring it up. It's like, oh, you don't seem autistic. I was like, thanks, I guess. You know, you don't notice I'm not actually looking you in the eye, because I have learned to look at the middle of your forehead. I am partially dissociating when we speak to each other, but you don't notice that. Of course. I am a surgeon! God. The fucking show seems like it might be fun to watch drunk. I'm a sturgeon, yes, I'm a sturgeon, everybody. Now it is 4:30. I think I am gonna wrap up and go eat something, and then continue working on this on my own, and hopefully have it uploaded tomorrow or the next day. Now, tomorrow, I am gonna do, the My Voice Zoo stream, finally. I skipped out on it yesterday, so we'll do that. It's a game where you make a zoo, and you have to record every animal sound for the animals in your zoo. And that sounds absolutely fucking hysterical. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Oh, it's on your day off, Miss Jasmine. There, that's why I rescheduled it, of course. But yes, yeah. Now let's continue venting about how we're treated as autistic people, yeah. I mean, you guys can get me on a rant like that, and then I'll have you guys vote on stuff for Friday, of course. So, I am sending you guys to Celtic Phoenix. I don't think they start till 6, but they're doing some kind of thing. I think they're doing a fanfic reading or something today, so there you go. So, thank you for all your super chats. Thank you for hanging out with me while I doodle on this and try to make good robot art and bitch about being autistic and try to get you guys to vote for Spirit Science. And I will hopefully see you guys on tomorrow's gaming stream. Goodbye for now.